to the next session on operations research. In this session, we will take up a numerical on transportation model. We are trying to understand how to solve a numerical using northwest corner cell method. Find the initial basic feasible solution of the following transportation problem by northwest corner cell method. Now there are two more methods labeled here. We will be using these two methods in the subsequent two lectures. Then we will optimize the solution using UV method for each of them. That also I'll show you in a separate lecture so that you understand how to solve using each of these methods. Now northwest corner cell, least cost cell method and VAM method, they are all used for finding the initial basic feasible solution, and UV method is used for optimizing the solution which is obtained by any of these three methods. So in this session we are taking up the northwest corner cell method. First what I'll do is I will check the supply and demand value. The value should be equal, then only it will be a balanced problem. If it is not, then we will have to add some dummy row and column and solve the problem. Currently we will check this value. The summation is 1000 of supply and also of the demand. So since the summation of this value and the summation of these value are equal to 1000, which means supply is equal to demand, so problem is balanced. So we can directly start solving. First I will copy this table. Just see to it that these cells which are present, when you copy them, you should leave little space. Here there are 3 sources and there are 4 destinations. So you can see I have drawn little bigger cells and I will be writing the value of these cells at the corner. Now, what is the meaning of northwest corner cell? When you see the directions, you will see that if this is north, this is south, this side is east, this side is west. This zone over here is the northwest, and when I place a cell, this corner of the cell is always going to be the northwest corner. When we talk about this cell, this is the northwest corner. Even when you talk about this entire block, this end or this side will always remain the northwest side. So we will write over here the value of supply, that is 250, 350, 400, and here we will write down the demand, which is 200, 300, 350, 150. Now we will start allocating from the northwest corner cell. So this is the most northwest corner cell amongst many of the other cells. So when we are here, I will first compare the supply and the demand. You can see demand is 200 but supply is 50. So you have to fulfill the demand and 50 quantities of the things are going to remain. So here I will write down the allocation is 200. Now since this has become 0, you will cancel out this corresponding column. If this would have been 0, I would have cancelled the corresponding row. Now next, the northwest cell is this one. The supply is 50, demand is now 300. So maximum that we can supply is only 50. So this will become 0 and this will become 250. Now since this is 0, this row is going to get cancelled. Next comes this cell which is most towards the northwest. Check the supply, it is 350, demand is only 250. So I will satisfy the demand. This will be 100. Since this is 0, the column will again get cancelled. Now this cell is the most towards the northwest side. Supply is 100, demand is 350. The maximum that we can provide is 100. This will become 250. Since this is 0, I'll cancel out the corresponding row. This is the most northwest cell. Here the supply is 400, demand is 250. So I will satisfy the demand. Since this is 0, this gets cancelled. Last cell is this one. Supply is 150, demand is 150. So I will satisfy the demand. Supply becomes 0. So now this is also gone. So you can see I have made allocations to certain cells. So now how do we calculate the total cost of for that you will have to multiply this allocated value into the cell value. So it is 200 into 3 plus 50 into 1 plus 250 into 6 plus 100 into 5 plus 250 into 3 plus 150 into 2. So whatever allocations you have made, you will have to multiply and add each of them. So I will write here, it is 200 into 3. This value sums up to rupees 3700. So this is the initial basic feasible solution for this problem using northwest corner cell method. So this is what we have used for finding the IBFS, that is the initial basic feasible solution. There are two more methods, least cost method and VAM method, which we will see in the next two lectures. So with this, I end the session. I hope you have understood how to solve a transportation problem using northwest corner cell method. If you have any doubts, please write to me in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon for latest video updates. See you in the next session. Thank you.